A Zimbabwe woman apparently gave birth to what people are calling a frog baby. This is a 36-year-old mother who gave birth. She was 8 months pregnant when she went into labor, but doctors were left baffled when the mom gave birth to what they described as like a frog-like creature. Here's the picture of the frog. I kid you not, this is what everyone's talking about. I can't say for sure that this picture is real, but from what I'm looking at, I mean, it really does look like a frog. The baby did die at the hospital, and apparently her parents took the corpse home. Elders in the village then ordered that the body should be burnt in public. So far, there has been no medical explanation for this unusual birth. Also in the news was this scary moment when a Dell laptop was seen in a video bursting into flames. The person who uploaded the video onto the internet was 18-year-old Devin Johnson, who was charging his Dell laptop at the time on his sofa in his house in California. Devin was able to blow out the fire, but then the lithium-ion battery then exploded multiple times. Devin was right next to it during the explosion, and it just came right at him, and he almost caught himself on fire. Dell, the company, is aware of the situation. Back in 2006, Dell actually did a big recall on 4.1 million batteries that they believed were at risk. Apparently these batteries are the same ones that were used in the hoverboards that were catching on fire and Galaxy Note 7 devices, which is not good news at all. You guys remember the many reports of like what happened to the Samsung phones, right? After this happened, Samsung lost $27 billion of market value after the Note 7 phones were recalled. I mean, that's no joke. This is what you call a huge mess up. So hopefully for the Dell computers, this is just like a one-off problem and not something that's reoccurrence where they're gonna have to do a huge recall of their computers, and we've already learned that that can be detrimental. This picture has become viral. This is apparently the real life shark from the movie Finding Nemo. The shark has the exact same look as the one in the movie. Here's the one used in the movie. It looks very, very terrifying.
Hello.
Right now, President Donald Trump is very upset because the US federal judge has been working very hard on blocking Donald Trump's travel ban onto the 7 Muslim countries. Judge James Robarts was able to lift the ban at the time of this recording. So right now, I believe that Muslim people can enter the country from those 7 countries. Donald Trump has been taking actions against this. President Donald Trump tweeted, "If something happens, blame him and the court system. People pouring in, bad." Donald Trump then added that he has instructed the Homeland Security to check people coming into the states very carefully in caps. The courts are making the job very difficult, according to Donald Trump. Judge James Robarts was appointed a federal judge by President George W. Bush. Judge James worked on this case for the refugees pro bono, which means he didn't get paid to do any of this. He did this because he believed the ban was wrong. I'm sure Donald Trump is going to be working on ways to get rid of this federal judge, but it may not be as easy as he thinks. But let's wait and see, and let's see how the story develops. Moving on, during the Davis Cup, which is a tennis event, a Canadian teenager accidentally sends the umpire to the hospital. The Canadian tennis player was frustrated during the game, so he took a tennis ball, took his racket, and he just smashed it, and he hit him right in the face. He could have like broken his face. Take a look at the umpire's face. This is what it looks like after the ball was hit. This guy has a black eye. His face is messed up. This kid might have gone on to win a Grand Slam and be the winner of that event, but he defaulted the match. The Canadian tennis player after the incident said this: "I feel incredibly embarrassed and ashamed and feel awful for letting my team and country down. I want to apologize to the umpire and referee. It was unacceptable for me. This is the last time I'm gonna do anything like that. I'm gonna learn from it." I know the Super Bowl happened just days ago, but there's this story that's being talked about, so why not talk about it? Did the Simpsons do it again?
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
Did they predict the Super Bowl halftime show? Take a look at this picture right here. This is Lady Gaga performing while flying in the sky. This was from the Simpsons episode that they aired in 2012 that predicted that she would be performing in the Super Bowl halftime. Well, they were right. And they predicted that she'd be flying in the air, and they were right. I'm not sure how the Simpsons always do it. The next prediction that I hear about that's like a big prediction, I'm putting my whole life savings on it. And finally, I just want to end off this video with the new extended trailer of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So here's several seconds of that.
He says, "Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy." Only he didn't use frickin'.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.